We played over 100 games on the channel this year, and not necessarily all of them came out in 2016. So this list isn't exclusive to just 2016 games. This is about games I played this year, if they came out this year or not. If I played them this year, they have a chance to be my personal game of the year. That being said, I did pretty much play every big game this year, except for Firewatch, The Witness, Inside, Stardew Valley, and Dark Souls 3. You can't get mad at me if those games aren't on the list because I haven't played them, but for everything else, please feel free to get mad at me for it. And these are my personal favorite top 25 games of 2016, and notice I said favorite and not best. Number 25, No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky has a Metacritic score of 71. I gave it a 7. I can hear the dislikes now. Was No Man's Sky disappointing? Yes. But did I still have fun with it? Yes. This game was being talked about for all the wrong reasons. False advertisements and too much hype. I, however, knew what to expect. I had low expectations for this game, and while it ultimately failed to impress me, I still had fun gathering materials and hunting down animals for trophy progress. That's all this was for me, a trophy progress game. I lost hours to this game without even realizing it. I know I'm in the minority here, but No Man's Sky is a relaxing and enjoyable time. But developers take note. Under promise, over deliver. Number 24, Doom. Doom has a Metacritic score of 87. I gave it an 8.5. Doom took some time to get its hooks in me, but once it did, it did. I found enemies to be a little too spongy, but the overall combat and level design here is great. And I was a huge fan of weapon leveling, giving me incentive to try different things out and set up opportunities within the game. And though it was highly overlooked, Doom has one of my favorite multiplayer experiences of the year. Number 23, Divinity Original Sin Enhanced Edition. Divinity Original Sin Enhanced Edition has a Metacritic score of 94. I gave it an 8.5. This is one of the few games on the list that actually didn't come out this year, but I'm so glad I got around to it. This is easily the most immersive experience I had all year, and you really have no other option playing this game. It demands your attention. It's the only way you're gonna get to the credits. This is a turn-based game that requires you to almost live another life. I felt it was too easy to master, as by the final third I felt untouchable, but getting to that point was extremely rewarding. Number 22, Batman, the Telltale series. Batman has a Metacritic average of 76 across all 5 episodes. We played it in my Storytime series, so I didn't review it, but if I had, I would have easily gave it a solid 8. Batman had its issues with its final episode being super buggy, which is hopefully patched by now, if not, will be soon, but it's ultimately forgiven by me, as Batman is hands down my favorite Telltale game, second only to Season 1 of The Walking Dead. There's so many great surprises, twists and turns, critical choices that drastically affect who is and isn't part of your Batman story. There's freedom to be the kind of Batman you want to be, and is a must play for really anyone that enjoys storytelling, comic book fan or not. And number 21, Mafia 3. Mafia 3 has a Metacritic score of 68. I gave it an 8. If it isn't apparent enough, this placement proves this list is about my favorite games of the year and not the best games of the year. Mafia 3 suffers from feeling half-baked. Shout out to Colin Moriarty. The boss missions are near perfect, but the mainline story missions to get to them felt like repetitive side missions from a Ubisoft game, and the story felt pretty throwaway. And despite this, I loved my overall experience. The Mafia games do a great job of bringing a time period to life, and Mafia 3 is no exception. I love driving around listening to the heartthrobs of the 60s on my radio, which is really why I love Mafia 2 so much as well. And speaking of Mafia 2, there's a nice nod at the end of this game to its fans that's sure to make you smile if you catch it. Thank you guys so much for watching my top 25, number 25 to 21. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Thumbs up if you liked the video. Argue with me in the comment section. Let me know what your favorite games you played this year were. Again, I don't care what year they came out. If you played them this year, count it. Count it as one of your favorite games of the year. And tune in tomorrow for my top 20 games of the year, number 20 to 11. Thanks for watching.